to those things.
So let's come up with a plan for when you come back next time.
Sure.
So what would be your goal for the next time you're here with us?
So I would actually extend my goal from today, that my goal would be to actually ask, gather the appropriate information and do that in a more open-ended manner.
Mm-hmm. And what things do you think you will help you in achieving that?
I think part of what got in my way today was that because I was set on this goal of the right information,
Mm-hmm.
I walked in with a pretty good idea about, what I thought the differential could be.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really leave much room for Mr. Arad to actually add in some other things that might make me rethink that.
Mm-hmm.
So number one, I think, is to be a little bit more open to actually hearing what he's saying,
Mm-hmm.
and then using more open-ended questions as you had suggested.
Mm-hmm. May I also, because it's hard, you get nervous when you go in, right?
I do.
You feel that pressure,
Yeah.
and I know I'm standing right behind you, so that doesn't help. So maybe if you write down 2 or 3 open-ended questions that really would fit most things, then that would keep the conversation going before you narrow down. So you could write it on an index card, or you always take your notes, so you could write those 2 or 3 open-ended questions. Something simple like, so tell me more about, and that would fit any situation. How would you know that you actually are doing better?
I think the first thing is to see whether or not my patient is then telling me more of their story versus just really answering my question, which I can definitely see how that was happening here today. And the second thing is that hopefully I can ask you to observe.
Yeah, and I am happy to do it, but I want you to know if I'm not here next time, my partner, Dr. Korsak, could certainly do the same thing. Let's just start at the beginning, tell him what you're working on, and give him that feedback that we've been working on, and take off from there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
There's actually a couple of other resources that maybe would be helpful. There's some videos that you can look at. Some of who's your clinical skills director?
Dr. Martinez.
So maybe Dr. Martinez can give you maybe a video to watch that might help you.
Okay.
Right.
So I can definitely reach out to her.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Well,
you.
we're looking forward to seeing you next week.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.